and we're going to cover Josh Jackson here of the Kansas Jayhawks. He is listed at about number 3 on a lot of draft boards, a 6'8" with shoes small forward who has about a 6'10" wingspan, and one of the most athletic bigs in the draft this year. I think he's an interesting draft prospect because as we look at the top of the boards in most drafts, we kind of look for, team superstars, teams, best players. I view him as more of a guy who's going to develop his jump shot as he goes, kind of like a, Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard guys he's being compared to. But at the same point, he just can't be your best player right away. I don't think that's how he develops best. If he went to a team like Boston, I actually think that would be a good fit. They have so many wings, but adding another is never bad in this NBA. The Lakers, I think, would be kind of a terrible fit, even though he plays defense. I think there'd just be too many young guys around him. I think he needs to go to a team that has a bit of veteran presence, and I don't think that team is available that high. I mean, he's a natural fit for me in Phoenix. Why? Because yes, there are all those young players, but they do have some savvy veterans like Eric Bledsoe, like Tyson Chandler, and they're not expected to win right away. I think the culture in LA is way different than it would be in Phoenix. Josh Jackson to me is that guy who you kind of just want on your team. He's a winner. I think his jump shot will improve. He can bring tenacious defense, and he can just step in right away and be a relevant player. I can't see him really slipping past max number 7. I mean, Tom Thibodeau, with the Minnesota Timberwolves, would love to snatch this guy up. But I don't think... I really just think Philadelphia takes him. I think at 3, when you look at some other guys that are available there are some better fits, but ultimately him and Ben Simmons can be a front court of the future, 2 dynamic wings who can bring a lot, and I think that's where he goes. So Josh Jackson, the guy I'm really high on, I think he can be a top 3 player in this year's draft, but he's got to go to the right team. I want to know what you guys think about him. Do you guys think he's as high as I think he is, or do you guys think he's got bust potential? Hey, he was a Jayhawk, right?